Scotland's weather pattern is changing, with water scarcity predicted to occur more frequently. How can land managers prepare? In this three-part video series, we will discuss how you can mitigate and prepare for water scarcity on farm, discussing hazard, exposure and vulnerability. In this video, we will discuss how to assess and understand your hazard level on farm. Step 1. Hazard. Your hazard refers to the likelihood that an area will experience extended periods of dry weather and low river or groundwater levels, which could reduce the available water for farming. So farmers and growers can baseline their hazard on farm by mapping it over several years. So in order to do this, they can look at the SEPA website, and on the SEPA website you have different levels of water scarcity risk, and you also have river levels and where they may be in that catchment area. So if you look at the river levels, it gives you a mean river level, but it also gives you the reduced level as well. And that reduction typically is 5% under the mean, and that's when we start to worry. So in terms of the other category, so if you want to assess your risk on the SEPA website, you can look at it from a range of normal through to extreme. And normal means everything is kosher. Continue as planned. Make sure that you look at your irrigation efficiency, make sure there's no leaks and plan ahead. Through to sort of more moderate extreme. Luckily we haven't seen any extreme as far as I'm aware in Scotland, but certainly we've found periods of moderate water scarcity, and that essentially means you have to watch how much you're abstracting. There may be statutory reductions in the amount you can use of the water. You want to speak to your neighbours along the same catchment area in order to make sure that you stagger the abstraction for irrigation, for example. We have seen periods of moderate water scarcity just over the last 5 years, so we have to watch where we're going. So if you record those different levels and along with the river flow rates and map that over a period of time, that will give you a good idea of your hazard. What you can also do is supplement that information with other pieces of information such as soil moisture probes. So if you have a soil moisture probe in the ground in that area, you can then look at the different depths and moisture deficit for that area and record that. So if you can record the information from your water scarcity index on the SEPA website in conjunction with your own farm decision support tools, that will give you a real good baseline to know where you go in terms of your risk and hazards. So once you've gathered all the information, you can use the crew guidance document to point score, and in doing so you get a point from 1 to 3 being low to high risk. That will give you a total score which you can then use to measure how much of the hazard you have in that area in terms of water scarcity. And once you do that, the decision making process allows you to think about things that if it is a high score that you've incurred, that you could start to think about infrastructure and how reliable that water source is for your business. So you may want to looking at building organic matter for resilience in the soil. You might look at water storage options and everything in between.